Are you curious what's new on the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024 focused on aircraft and aircraft liveries? Then this is the video for you. But first, let's roll the intro. This week, some new interesting items have landed in the marketplace, and we start with the Piston Duke from Black Square, and they have released this aircraft, and the aircraft, as they say, is one of the most technically advanced aircraft simulations for Flight Simulator, with an advanced reciprocating engine simulation over 120 possible failures, 12 hot swappable radio configurations, and the most advanced turbocharger, pressurization and cabin temperature simulations in Flight Simulator. Well, it's a mouthful, right? There are a lot of configurable options. They can all be configured using the tablet interface, as you can see. Also the failures, the different instruments which you can use, right? Not only the default ones, but also those which require you to buy additional, I would say, radios such as the PMS 50 and the TDS ones. The manual is included, so really cool for you. And there's the 50 in-game checklist which you can use. 4 distinctive interiors and 7 paint schemes are included from 4 decades of flying. You can use it in World Photographer and Free Flight mode. So the aircraft can be used to fly, say, serious, flights, right? Range more than 1100 nautical miles. The empty weight is, say, pretty heavy. Maximum altitude 30,000 feet, and these are the screenshots. And this aircraft looks super nice. I think this one was already available for Flight Simulator 2020, but now they've released it to 2024. Here you can see that customized EFB, where you can see a lot of cool things. You can see the cockpit is super nice, super nicely animated. Also here during the night, super high quality. Electrical systems. Also all the, I would say, things which are surrounding the aircraft. And then of course the interior. Then the active failures which you can activate. And some other things which they have released. So nice aircraft now available in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024. So this one is pretty nice. Then, if that wasn't enough, they have been pretty busy, but also releasing the Turbine Duke, also from Black Square. This aircraft is also a very special one. It's a twin-engine, low-wing general utility airplane that seats 6, including the pilot. It's a high-performance variant of the Piston Duke that replaced the reciprocating engines with turboprop engines. Also, a lot of, let's say, customizations are available, but we will focus on that, I'll say, in a few seconds. So this is the aircraft. You think, hey, it looks pretty much similar compared to the previous one, but believe me, this one is really different. Although the EFBs, interface, etc. are, let's say, kind of the same, but of course it has different things because it's a different aircraft. You can see also over here, a lot of detail has been there. Let me show you some other ones. So nice aircraft. If you love flying this aircraft, then this is, I would say, I think it's a no-brainer. Then we're continuing with one other vendor, because Black Square wasn't the other one releasing stuff. Also Sim Federation released one aircraft. In this case, it's the Bombardier Challenger 350. And not too many things in the description. It says highly detailed model, 4K textures and VR ready. You can use it in photographer mode and free flight mode. Some statistics about the cruise speed and the maximum altitude. And let's look at the screenshots. This is the aircraft. This is the inside of the aircraft. All very clean, as you can see. Not a lot of wear and tear. You can look at the passenger side also. If we move further down the line, we can see some liveries which are included, but there's nothing about what kind of systems they have included, etc. Right? So this, I would say, is a little bit tricky, but it looks nice. But, and also, I'll say, seeing the price, I can't imagine that, I would say, nothing works, but still there's a price difference. And then with the last one, which is also the lowest price, which is Captain Sim. Captain Sim released the C-130G Super Hercules, also 2024. It has the Rolls-Royce AE2100D3 turboprops with Dalty 6-blade propellers. It has a lot of things in the exterior, right? They modeled the airdrop, the cabin with 3D windows, custom antennas, optional things like removable external tanks, as well as engine smoke effects. 3 liveries are included: US Air Force, German Air Force, and the France Air Force. And it's using the steam gouge, right? The classic steam gouge cockpit, tons of custom animations, and then these animations on the outside and inside, right? Cargo door, escape hatch, oxy hatch, radar, radome, and it has a sound pack and the custom modeling. And this is how it looks like. Again, this is from Captain Sim, so be aware. It's, say, likely not comparable with Black Square, but hey, look at the price. It's also different. Right, so I would say well, one third or maybe even less compared to the Black Square ones. But still, if you loved flight, you could give it a try. Then, now we've discussed these ones, let's look at which customizations are available. Well, you know that Captain Sim is kind of keen to release separate liveries, so that's also what they did for the C-130G, as you can see. But let's first start with Stoll Addicts, because they released also a livery pack for the C-17. In this case, the US Air Force AFRC and ANG livery pack, which includes livery packs for the United States Air Force National Guard and the Air Force Reserve, with a dedicated C-17 livery, all 4K, all realistic according to them. So let's have a look at it. Here you can see. They all look very clean, if you ask me. I would have expected some more wear and tear, but still, I'd say it looks pretty impressive. I'm not sure if the livery is then impressive with the aircraft. I think both of them, right? So nice one. And then, of course, the Captain Sim liveries for the new aircraft. For the C-130G30, livery pack number 2 includes United Kingdom, Italy, and India Air Force. And that looks like this. UK, Indian, and the other one, which I now forgot. So 3 liveries, and there's also livery pack number 1 and livery pack number 1, also for the same aircraft, includes Canadian Air Force, Australian Air Force, and the New Zealand Air Force. Keep in mind that these liveries can only be applied to Captain Sim's aircraft, right? You can't apply them to the other ones. And with this, we're at the end of this video, where we looked at the new liveries as well as the new aircrafts which have landed in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2024. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button, and I hope to see you back next week.